search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah. You've got a point, but...
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well...
Hey, pardon me.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I must think we're just Danons from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
Into the city!
Where are you going?
Let's get you off that.
Armor won't save you!
Going in!
The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Here I come!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
No! Take it!
Relax! It's go time! Back into the fray! Radiant lightning orb!
It's over!
Going here!
Far enough!
Will this help?
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Frozen!
Hammer!
Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well? How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
We've reached our destination. I feel like somebody's watching us. Oh?
What? Yes! Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Sorry.
Yes.
Just great.
White, soft, and fluffy items. Is that description supposed to be...
Yeah!
What? I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that. Our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
way! All right. Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her. Okay, off we go.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry. Huh?
Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alvin.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, La.
You're welcome?
think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. Right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganatheros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
What?
What's that noise?
Alfred, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganatheros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wet...
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated, as if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
We finally made it.
I feel like somebody... No, what?
All right? You don't say. Stay calm.
Huh?
Good.
Sure.
Perhaps you shouldn't have gotten your hopes up.
I felt moved by people.
Huh?
Ridiculous.
Got it.
Right.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
We're in for a long slog with this one!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Armor won't save you!
The flash imparts their weak points.
Ignite!
together!
I'm gone! Inferno crossing! I never miss!
Blow away! Try harder! Here I come! You're
Don't mind
finished!
if I do!
Here I come! Take this! Vacuum blade!
Wind healing energy! Illuminate the dark!
Rising Wyvern!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my thorns.
Denied!
Here! Dad!
Blow away!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Ignite!
Ready and ready! Here's a healing art! This one's mine!
Here I go!
Hurricane strike! I'll smash you! Radiant pierce!
Hold nothing back!
This will come in handy.
Ready! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help.
Take this!
Can't
get out of this!
I'm also
You're mine!
Holy
Blow
Land!
away!
This one's mine!
Ready!
Here, let me help. Look sharp! First aid! Illuminate
This
the
one's all
dark!
mine!
Come forth,
There!
Holy Glimmer! Hurricane Holy Land! Radiant here!
Take this! You're mine!
Inferno! I never miss! Oh,
You're finished!
stars of light!
Eat this!
Rain down and clear us all! Burning
Rain
strike!
flash!
Make it rain! It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally! Hurricane strike! Healing! This one's mine! Not on my watch!
It's over! I owe you one.
Dancing away!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Burn up! Take this!
Healing! Illuminate the
I owe
dark!
you one for that.
Holy Glimmer! Holy
You
Land!
could use a hand.
You require a hand.
Illuminate the dark!
Overwhelm! Save you!
It's on!
Will this help?
In a bind?
This one's mine.
Take this! You're finished!
strike!
Blow away!
Look sharp!
Ready!
Radiant supernova!
Blow away!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
This one's mine.
Photon flash! Got it! Now's our chance! This one's mine!
Blow away! Ignite!
Here's a healing art!
Blow away!
First aid!
Rain flash!
Strike!
Strike!
Going in! One of this world! Watch it hit!
Take this!
Stars of light! Rain down and purify! I'll heal you all!
Rising Wyvern!
Strike!
Luna Rondo!
Take this!
There!
Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind! Hurricane strike!
It's denied!
Radiant pierce!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark! Hurricane strike! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! Hurricane strike! Healing circle! Illuminate the dark! Touch forth! Holy Land! Pierce! Perhaps now isn't the time.
I really don't.
Illuminate the dark! Hurricane strike! Holy Land!
It's on!
Right!
Ignite!
Go! Go!
This one's mine!
Into the photon flash!
Blow away!
Illuminate the dark!
How about this? Let's keep up the pressure!
Holy Land!
Going in!
Where are you going?
Try harder! Not scared! I'm not done!
Oh, hurricane strike! Not in your dreams! Here's a healing art!
won't save you! I'm ready to go!
I can feel the medicine.
It's time!
Hurricane strike! Seal!
I can handle it! Denied!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
This one's mine!
Hurricane strike!
Blow away!
Here I go!
This one's all mine!
One more! Hurricane field!
You're finished!
Illuminate magic is there! Holy Land! I'm all stuffed up!
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
There! Hunting left!
Can't get out of this!
Mega flaming meteor! Wind astral energy! Do it! Illuminate the dark! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Take this!
Mega ray! Thunder!
Blow away!
Lightning orb!
Shattering the
Illuminate the dark!
Look sharp!
Here! Holy
I'll
Glimmer!
smash you!
Holy Land! Here's a healing art! Illuminate the dark!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done. It looks like we made a mess.
Watch out!
You're finished!
I'm gone! Radiant pierce! Stars of light! Right down and purify! I'm gone!
Blow away!
Annihilation! Where are you going? Hurricane strike!
Going in.
Ground up!
Rain
Down
flash!
with the others!
Blow
Denied!
Radiant here!
Shattering the
Defense!
Attack!
Air thrust! Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Illuminate the dark!
I owe you one for that.
Finish!
Look sharp!
Now you see what I can do!
Here, let me help. Dance in the wind!
I owe you
Don't
one.
mind if I do. Oh, sparkling
Take
stars
this.
of light! Rain down and purify all!
Here,
Let me help.
Burn!
First aid! Feel!
Blew away!
Shot luck has to wait!
Rain slash!
Dance in the
Blow
wind!
away!
Hurricane
Blow
thrust!
escape!
Too much wind and rent! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Hurricane thrust! I never miss! Illuminate the dark!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Blew away! Rain slash!
Nice! We've almost got this.
Almost isn't quite there yet.
I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain.
Heavy lift!
Carve through armor. Denied!
Rising light!
Hurricane foot!
Stardust!
Look sharp. It looks like we made a
Ignite!
Wind! Hurricane foot!
I let my guard down.
You paid for that!
Sleep now! Get on in there with me! You've got some blah 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 magic! Holy lift! That was something special! Here! The card seal! Hand strike! Holy glimmer! Holy...
All right, let me at it.
You're mine!
Healing hurricane foot!
Stardust!
Confiscated!
Look sharp.
Take this! Ready and ready!
Take it!
You could use a hand.
Blast
You!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy glimmer!
Right here. Discharge.
Mega ray! I'll heal you all! Dance in the wind! Healing circle!
Okay, hero...
Radiant pierce! I'm ready!
Raining slash! Blew away!
This one's mine.
Meteor storm!
Where are you going?
Yours to be let
In here.
free!
Look sharp. Do
Raining
it.
slash!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I need to be stronger.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Hello. I see. Oh. What?
Oh?
I see.
Yeah.
But why Volron's whereabouts? Don't they know where their own sovereign is?
Considering we've come across him the world over, he's likely been operating on his own for a while now.
Maybe even his own subordinates were just toys to him. An opponent like this should be easy.
Hear me! Flame of fury!
Easter!
Nothing gets by me!
One more! Lightning orb! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Right here! I got you!
Shield!
Take this!
Crescent flame! Reload!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
This one's mine!
Reload!
Back in
Here's a
place!
hero! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Thanks so much! Searing flame! Reload! I'm out of ammo!
Now you see what I can do!
It's on!
Annihilation! Shining supernova!
Here I are!
Feel it! Tourmaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
That extra training paid off.
I'm glad I made it in time.
I wish I could use healing arts.
No choice.
Guess I had to
You're
use it
mine!
sometime.
You picked the wrong fight!
Healing circle! I'm ready!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Aren't you just natural? Take it!
In a vine?
One more!
Going in!
Annihilation!
Damn it!
I'm on out there with the others!
Take it!
It's
too fast!
Stand back. I'll trick it up.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
My turn.
Piercing roar! Burn up!
Up and at 'em! Let's go! Here goes! Radiant
You're mine!
here!
Look
Now!
out! You're finished!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
Now!
Going
You escape!
Rain down
Inferno
your
crossing!
own!
Don't get complacent.
choice. You're mine!
Armor won't save you!
Go! Light Astra Panther!
Not a chance!
Feel!
Strike!
Here, let me help
I'll
you.
take out the legs with my shield.
Going in! Banana heads down!
Rising Falcon!
Going in!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Eat dirt!
Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! I'm not done!
Illuminate! Come forward!
Where are you going?
Take this! There!
Inferno here.
Let me help.
Look sharp.
Rising Wyvern!
Make it rain.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
I'm ready to roll!
Far enough.
You're finished!
Healing
Back you
circle!
blade!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Shia.
Mine.
Right not a chance!
Anything in armor is all mine. All healed.
I owe you one!
Get in the way! Feel!
Look sharp. Do it.
No escape!
Do Halim.
All yours, Kisara.
My fists are crushing it out there!
We should be able to cook here.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah,
Yeah!
Sure. How did it come to this?
You're a beautiful woman, Shion. That's a good thing, right?
Wait, Kisara.
I should give that art a shot sometime tomorrow.
This is perfect! I'll have everybody's mouths watering when they see this!
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little? What's wrong? You're looking pretty down. Something on your mind?
yeah, you could say that. It's just, well, there's something that's been eating away at me for a long, long time. Do you mind if I share it with you?
Of course not. I'm glad to listen.
See, my mom and dad used to tell me I shouldn't go around casting magic, but there was one time I did, behind their backs. And when I did, Almadria showed up.
Huh?
I hated Almadria for destroying everything I loved. But what I hated most was myself. For breaking my promise to my parents. Even though I swore I'd get revenge, there was always this nagging part of me that wondered if I even had any right to do so.
Rinwell, it was Almadria who killed your family. Don't torment yourself over one mistake.
How can you say that when my mother and father died because of me?
This may not comfort you much, but I'll say it anyway. I have a feeling your parents always knew something like that might happen.
What do you mean?
There was always a chance that someday, someone was going to find you and your family. But even knowing the risks, they still taught you magic. And there are two reasons I can think of for that. First, your talent. Second, they were hedging their bets.
Huh? On what?
On you, Rinwell. On how you turn out when you grew up. Sure, learning magic may invite danger, but it would have been even more dangerous to live in hiding without being able to defend yourself. They knew what they were getting themselves into when they taught you magic. And I think they did it because of how much they loved you.
Because my mother and father loved me.
Sorry, I know I shouldn't be putting words into your parents' mouths.
No, it's okay. I used to think I would have been better off if I never knew how to use magic. And if I'm really honest with myself, sometimes I still think that. But after traveling around with all of you guys, I've learned that there are things I can do with magic. That there's a point to it after all. So I'm going to keep trying. I'm gonna try and accept it as part of who I am. I want to use it to protect my friends. To protect the future of Dana. Do you think that's selfish of me?
Not at all. I wouldn't want it any other way with you, Rinwell.
Poodle, let me know if you sense anything. Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
Yikes! Don't make eye contact with it!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, brilliant! Purify all!
You're mine!
These things really get on my nerves.
Yours to be let free!
Flame of fury!
The flashing parts are weak
Burn
points.
hell!
Constantine!
You're mine!
Tempest swirl!
Now you see what I can do!
I don't feel so hot.
You should sit this one out then.
And miss all the fun? No way.
Take this one from this one!
I'll heal you all!
Burn in hell!
Bullseye! Illuminate the blah 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 magic! Healing circle!
Now I can let loose!
Recover!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Where are you going? No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
This one's mine!
Going in!
Do it!
Go!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Excited!
Now!
Now
we're not...
Illuminate the dark! This one's mine!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Luna Rocket!
There are friends erupted.
Healing art!
Burn in hell!
First aid!
You're mine!
Holy land!
Raining strike!
Flame of
Blow
fury!
away!
Burning strike!
We did it! Not again!
Annihilation! Don't mind if I do! Radiant pierce!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark! It looks like you got this one covered!
Raining slash!
Into the holy land!
Take this! Try harder! Take this!
Illuminate the dark! Hurricane strike! Holy glimmer! Holy land! Illuminate the
Now I
dark!
can let loose!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I never miss!
Going in.
Ah! You picked the wrong fight!
Going in.
Raining slash!
Annihilation!
Brace yourself. I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
I owe you, Xion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
On the ground!
All right.
Raining
Where was
slash!
I?
Blow away! Raining slash!
This one's mine! Illuminate the dark! Blah, blah, blah! I'm all stopped up!
No further!
Holy land! One more time! I'm expert! Here's a healing art! Don't mind if I do! First aid!
I owe you one for that.
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance with the wind! In here!
Raining slash!
I can handle it in there with the others!
Raining slash!
Steering flame! Here's a healing art! First aid!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
First aid! Take it! Touch away!
This one's mine.
Shatter it! Pieces!
Another side! Back into the fray! Hit! Illuminate annihilation!
You're mine!
Holy glimmer! Feel holy land!
This one.
You're mine! Raining slash!
require...
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
Raining slash!
Illuminate
Blow away!
This one's
Raised and ready.
Holy
This one's mine.
I'm all soaked up.
This one's all mine!
Hurricane dance in the wind.
Raining
Field. Arch field. I never miss. Going in. Sparkling
Blow
stars
away.
of light.
This
helps. Rain down. Attack time.
Thanks, Shion.
I'll fix the field.
Raining slash! Blow away!
I owe you one for that.
Vacuum blaze! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Alright.
I can carve through armor!
Take your way. Flame us. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Annihilation. Radiant
Raining
power.
slash!
Annihilation.
Blow away!
This one's
Raining
mine.
You're mine!
Here goes. Illuminate the dark.
The enemy is going all out!
Holy Land. This one's mine.
It's on! Try harder! Now!
Burning strike.
Burn in hell!
Look sharp.
Illuminate the dark.
Blow away!
This one's
That
mine.
move!
Holy Land.
Here comes the big one!
I let my guard down.
You'll pay for that! Now! No escape! Rising Falcon!
Sleep now.
Vacuum blade!
Here's a healing art.
Blow away!
Magic hand.
Raining slash!
Hear me. I'll be saving you.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Here's a healing art.
Take this! I'm not
This
done!
one's mine!
It's over!
Magic is there.
Raining slash!
Holy order coming through.
Strike! Blow away!
Into the tunnel. Hurricane strike.
Going in.
Stars of light. Rain down and purify.
Take this!
Healing circle.
Can't get out of this!
Thanks. Tiger blade. Just wait. Here I go. Inferno here. Dance in the... Don't mind if I do. I'll heal you all. Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Holy glimmer.
Try hard! Stay away from my friend!
Healing circle.
No, this one's all mine!
Holy land. Bring you back from death.
Not today!
Thanks so much.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Light act. Illuminate the dark.
Raining
Come
slash.
forth.
Blow
Holy glimmer.
away.
Sky is mine.
Take this!
Now's our chance!
Save you. Look sharp.
Raining slash!
Healing circle.
Piercing roar. I
Take
owe
this!
you
With the
one.
wind. Here's one more. Light master runner. Dance in the wind. In here. Hurricane strike. This'll come
This
in handy.
one's mine.
Radiant.
Try
Illuminate
harder.
the dark.
This one is almost in the bag.
We're not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Take this!
Illuminate the dark.
Radiant slash.
Can't get out of this!
Holy land. Going in. Reload. Another one. Inferno.
They're not playing
All
around.
mine!
Rain down.
Take this! I'll smash you!
Here it comes. Focus.
On your toes, everyone.
One more. Mega ray. Not in your dreams. I'll bring you back from death
Not
to victory.
today!
Illuminate the dark. Blah blah blah. Magic.
Raining
The
slash.
Holy Land.
Blow
I can
away!
do this all day.
Take this!
Dance in the wind. Healing circle.
In here.
This one's mine.
More for the stockpile.
Where are you going? Oh,
Magic is there.
appreciate
My
the help.
turn!
Crossblade.
Strike!
Piercing roar.
Raining
Hurricane
slash!
strike.
Blow away!
This one's mine.
Raining slash!
It's weakened.
Illuminate the dark.
This ends
Keep
now!
on, Frozen.
Hammer. Good to know my training is paying off.
Let's dispose of this trash.
Get behind me.
Can't get out of this!
This one's mine.
Reload. Dance in the wind. Radiant here.
Armor won't save you!
Hurricane strike. Radiant
Going in.
Vacuum blade!
Mega ray. Whoa. Hey, one at a time.
My turn.
Annihilation.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well as I'm here to stop it.
You're mine! I owe you one.
Leave the
Take this!
Thunder toe. Hear me. Flame of
Not
fury.
scared!
Burning strike.
On guard.
There!
Shield
Vacuum
up.
blade!
Hurricane strike.
There!
Going in.
Here's a healing art.
Vacuum blade!
Make it rain.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Yeah! Nice technique! I owe you one back.
This could be useful.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now. Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense in some...
Sure. Just great.
Well... Anyway,
Oh,
We've got it covered. Just relax and leave.
guess I'll do some laundry instead.
What does it look like?
Yeah, I guess you...
Of course not!
He's fine, Kisara.
Oh, good.
Hey!
Just don't squeeze too hard or...
Yeah, I get it.
What was that? I suppose I should take this as a... Oh,
Simply admiring our camp.
although I'm sort of relieved.
Oh?
Why? Did...
No, I wasn't saying that. The night is aglow, yet what I hold most
That's not like your usual poetry.
brimming is thy soul, with words yet unspoken.
Okay, I get it.
To hear your words of worry, I can but sit and wait.
I said I get it. I guess I'm just struggling with how capable everyone's become these days. I'm proud of them, so I guess it's been troubling me a bit. They don't need me for chores or fighting anymore, and I don't have much in the way of feminine charm. But aside from being a soldier, and if not, then what good am I? I can't help worrying about it.
Lost though you may be, life without you,
You're right. And we still have the fight ahead of us to overcome.
with you by my side.
Okay,
Hey, dinner's ready! Wow, you look really happy, Kisara.
Oh? I'm... Dohalim, all of your replies last night were poems. What was that all about?
I suppose I was struck with poetic inspiration. Did it strike your fancy?
Yes, I found it to be quite elegant.
I'm afraid my memory of them is a bit faint.
Yeah.
How?
Huh? Well...
Hey!
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yes. Well, right. Very nice. Yes. Right.
Just a minute.
Great. What? Yes. Great. Whew.
Hey!
Sorry.
How
Amazing!
Yes!
Hey,
What? Very nice.
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with marble curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
jeez, Shion, you're hooked on that stuff.
We finally made it. Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic. Anything in armor is all mine.
This one's mine.
Vacuum blade!
Shield.
I can carve through armor. The enemy heals us too.
Nothing to see about that!
Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this
Not in your dreams!
Not done!
Can't get out of bed!
Right up your arm!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
start by holding the front line?
No sooner said than done.
Look shot! Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Take this!
Naturally.
You picked the wrong fight! Vacuum blade!
Great
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do that.
Ready to go!
Ready to
Blaze around you! Tiger Blade! Now! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Now! Here I come!
Hurricane Blade!
Rising Bat!
Going in! I'm out of ammo! This one's
Where
mine.
are you going?
Plenty left!
Wind astral energy!
Let me help!
You're finished!
First aid!
Back into the fray! Here's another art expert coming
Hurricane
through!
Blade!
Vacuum blade!
This one's mine!
Astral energy! Healing circle!
Ringwell!
Frozen!
Hammer!
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Next time, do you think we could add some more flames into the mix?
Huh? It's not that easy to adjust, you know.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, Their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Out of our way!
You're mine! Anything in armor is all mine!
Glacial fire! Radiant Here! Supernova!
Burn!
Illuminated
away!
Discard!
Raining blast! Blew away! Rising Wyvern! Damn it! It's too fast!
I think we can get through this.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Here I come!
Not by a long
Smash
shot.
you!
Radiant
Can't miss!
Hurricane
No escape!
Holy
Do it!
fire!
On guard! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Choice! You're mine!
Stars of light!
You're
Rain
finished!
down and period line! Reload!
Blew away!
Your wings won't save you from me!
Raining blast! Blew away!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
Inside me, yours! The big milky blade here! We did it!
As impressive as always.
And here I hope that was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered.
Now! Take this! Raining blast!
Blew
away!
In here!
Shattering
You all gets away! Searing flame! Reload!
Take this! Blew away! Raining
Searing flame! Reload!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known.
You got company!
Here I
It's
come!
not in your dreams! Help this!
Now you see what I can do!
This one's
Take
mine!
this!
Ground and pound!
This one's all mine!
Well, they'll accuse some, but they're vicious!
Eat dirt!
Here's a
Blind
healer!
freak! Why can't they just sit still? Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy glimmer! Holy land!
Raining
Let me help! First aid! You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, I'll come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was included.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually.
coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Sighted.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
This one's mine!
Raining Slash!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Right, here goes! Damn it!
Illuminate the dark!
Not today!
Raining
Raining Flash!
Can't get out of this!
Make it rain! Radiant now see everything! Hurricane Radiant Flash! Going in!
We got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Blue escape!
Here's a healing
Raining Flash! Lunar Rondo!
Leave the sword! This one's mine! Hurricane Flash! Now!
All yours, Kisara!
My turn! Here I come! You're finished!
I'll heal you all!
Go
Now!
now!
Frozen!
Hammer!
Nicely done!
Now!
Lightning!
No complaints from me.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
Out of my way! Denied! Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't yours!
Lost!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Will this help?
Not a chance!
This one's mine!
Crush!
Plenty left! Go time!
Rising Fist time!
Alright, go
Rising
in!
Wyvern!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Now!
Rising Falcon!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My turn! You're mine!
Ready and rare!
Hurricane!
Here I come!
Look
You're
sharp!
finished!
Now! Kisara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
You're mine!
Not by a long shot.
Rising Falcon!
I'm gone!
It's over!
Shining Supernova!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is? We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
No choice!
I never miss! Regent Bee! Going in!
Take this!
First aid! Annihilate for it! Resurrect! Feel!
Right here!
I got you!
This one's all mine!
Not my watch!
Prepare to be sealed, little foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Carve through armor!
Make it rain! Denied!
Blew
Will this
away!
help?
Raining Slash! Flew away!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Try harder! My turn!
Dance in the wind! In here!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with his sword.
Shion.
With precision like that,
Likewise for you and that shield.
best to stay in one another's good graces then.
We're in good form!
No further!
You're mine! Raining
This one's mine!
Raining Slash!
Going in!
Flew away!
I can shatter any steel!
Flew away! No escape!
End like this.
You'll pay for that! You picked the wrong fight!
This one's mine!
Raining Slash!
Into flame!
Not a chance! No escape!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
You require a hand. Shut him down!
Let's get you all tucked away!
This one's mine!
Blow away! You're finished! Vacuum blade!
Hurricane sleep now!
Ready?
This one's
I'll
mine!
take you all off!
Going in!
Ready? Blow away! You're finished!
Hurricane strike!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Lunar Rondo!
On guard!
You sure you still want to press forward? If something happened to you...
And thus our strength yet grows.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy. Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Flame inside me, yours to be let free. Take this.
What was it?
Blow away. Ready? Blow away.
Let me help.
We got fire.
I've got it. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Here.
It's over.
More for the stop.
Not a chance! You're finished!
This one's mine!
Here I come!
Strike! Radiant
Look
Fire!
out!
This one! Do it! Now! Let's go! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart. I won't forgive you!
The flames will roll!
you're mine!
Healing circle! Appreciate the help!
Appreciate the help.
Let's get you Radiant away!
Look out! Raining
Radiant
flash!
here!
Blew away!
Tempest Wave! Up and out! Burning Strike!
Raining flash! Start up!
Lightning Orb!
Leave the
Now!
ensnaring.
Prepare! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid
My
it?
turn! You're mine!
Not by a long shot.
Start up!
Healing circle!
I owe you one.
Now! Here! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble. Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Hi, Hoodle!
Take this!
Denied!
Here goes!
Get behind me!
Illuminate the top! Marksman!
What?
Holy Land!
What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alphen. We'll take point here.
Thanks.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Here's a healing art! First aid!
Okay, take
Illuminate
this.
the dark!
Look sharp!
Here!
Move away!
Here!
Raining
I'm out of
flash!
arrows!
There!
I'm all stopped up! Annihilation!
Back, you blade!
Searing flame! Reload! Hands in the
Raining
wind!
flash!
Here, let me
Blew
help!
away!
First
Raining
aid!
flash!
This one! Searing
Blew away!
here!
Mine.
Raining
This
flash!
one's mine.
Blew
Here,
away!
let me help.
Raining
I don't have much left.
Blew away! Burn!
Going
We did
in!
it!
As impressive as always.
You're my...
Who wants to die yet?
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen...
It's like we're gonna lose to small fry.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Gotta break through!
Illuminate the
You're
dark!
finished!
Leave a torch! Holy
Here
Land!
I come!
Holy
It's
Land!
over!
This one's mine.
Luna Rongo!
Ready up there! Searing flame!
Total way, save you.
I'm out of back
Blew away!
Blind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Take
Denied.
Take this!
You've got a knack for battle.
Any more of this and I'll burn out. Why'd you heal me?
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire!
Searing flame! Reload!
You're mine!
Here's a healing
You're
art!
finished!
Strike! First
Stun!
aid!
Luna Rongo!
Take it! Got plenty left! Back
Here
into
I
the
come!
fray! Hurricane! Make it rain! I'm ready!
All yours, Kisara.
hey! Anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Let me help!
I'll take you all
I
on!
can't hold on much longer!
Going in! More for the stockpile!
Ignite!
Sealed! Here I go!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Magic is
We
in!
did it!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't too...
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
Take this! No further! Vacuum blade! There! This is bad, right?
Yes, Alphen, very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Going in!
The flame inside me!
Looking good out there.
Just getting started.
That's the spirit. Take no prisoners.
Not
You
today!
fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Right, here goes! Take this!
Illuminate the dark! Holy glimmer! Holy land!
Blow away!
Reload!
Raining slash!
Searing
Blow
flame!
away! Now!
Mega
It's
ray!
over!
I never miss! The
Here I
flames will
come!
roar!
Anything in armor is all gone.
Tiger blade! Now!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! I don't think I'm going to be able to do any more healing for now.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free! You picked the wrong fight!
Gravitas field! Lightning orb!
Now or never.
Whoa! Here! When is it time? Illuminate the dark!
You've got a knack for battle.
I still plan on training, though.
That's what I like to hear.
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was
Now!
In an instant! Impact block!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Harros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.